Hello. I'm going to talk about the sample question in chapter 26. Let's take a look at the question 7. Question 7. Johnston is purchasing Delta tools for $21.5 million in cash. The fixed assets of Delta tools will recently appraised at $16.9 million. In addition, Delta Tools has $2.6 million in working capital and no debt. Justin will use the purchase accounting methods. So that's methods to record this acquisition. What is the amount of the goodwill? That will be shown on the books of Johnston after the acquisition. So to calculate the goodwill, we should first calculate the value of Delta Tools. So the value of Delta Tools, we know the fixed asset 16.9 million. So that's fixed assets. And then we're looking for CA. So CA, current assets plus fixed assets equal total assets. And because no debt, so basically that's equal equity. So we need to find the CA. CA, we know the NWC, net working capital. So basically NWC calculated by CA minus CL because no liabilities. So NWC equals CA. So CA equals 2.6 million and FA equals 16.9 million. So the total value equity, which is 16.9 plus 2.6, 19.5 million. And goodwill reported in Johnston's book account is 21.5 million. That's the price, purchasing price, and then minus the equity value. So 21.5 minus 19.5 equal to $2 million. Question 8. Miller Sporting Goods is acquiring tongue line spots for $327,000 in cash. Currently, Miller Sporting Goods has 12,500 shares of stock outstanding at the market price of $54 a share. Tongue Line Sports has 12,000 shares outstanding at the price of $26 a share. Neither firm has any debt, so no debt. The incremental value of the acquisition is estimated to be $16,500. What is the merge premium per share? Premium per share. So to calculate premium per share, we need to find the price offered per share to Tongue Line Sports. So we know the cash they're gonna acquire is $2,326,000, and then for Tongue Line Sports, the share outstanding is $12,000. So value divided by number of shares, which is the price per share, 27.25. And currently the Tongue Line Sports, the current price per share is 26. So 27.25 minus 26, which is $1.25. That's the premium per share. Question 9. JT is being acquired by Blue Nose for $15,000 of Blue Nose stock. JT has 600 shares of stock outstanding at the price of $12 per share. So number of share and the price per share. Bruno's has 5,000 shares outstanding at the price of $38 a share. The incremental value of the acquisition is 1,500. What is the value of JT to Bruno's? So the value of JT to Bruno's first is the value of price, shares price. So we had JT has 600 shares and the price per share 12. So the 600 times 12, which is the value of JT shares, and then add the incremental value of the acquisition. So the total value of JT to Bruno's is $8,700. Okay, question 10. Denver's Miles is merging with Moulton. Denver will pay the share outstanding of Moulton the current value of the stock shares of Denver. Currently, Moulton has 1,500 shares outstanding at the price of $23 per share. Denver has 6,500 shares outstanding at the price of $41 a share. How many shares of stock will be outstanding after the merge? So to find number of shares after merge, so we need to first find the number of additional shares from Denver. So we know Denver. The currently so which is for Moulton, currently share price is 1,500 shares and the price per share is $23 per share. So the value of Moulton is number of shares times price per share, and then the Denver number of to find the shares can be add so which is value divided by price per share. So for them current price is 41, and also we know Moulton gonna have the value is 15,000 times 23. So the value divided by price per share, which is number of shares. This is number of shares. Then will be offered to Moulton shareholders. And the total number of shares outstanding would be Denver currently has 6,500 shares plus the additional shares. So total is 7,341 shares. Okay, so let's see problem 1. Consider the following pre-merge information for firm X and Y. So we have information X, total earnings, share outstanding, and the market price per share, market value per share, book value per share. Question: assume that X acquire Y by paying cash for all the shares outstanding at the merger premium $6 per share. Assume neither firm has any debt before or after the merger. Construct the post-merger balance sheet for firm X by assuming the use A. We're going to use pooling of interest accounting methods. B, purchase accounting methods. Okay, so A, pooling of interest accounting methods. So that's pretty easy for pooling of interest accounting methods. Because the company know that. So use the pooling methods. The asset value of combined firm must equal the value of the equity. So the value of equity for each firm we add together, which is the value of the firm after the merge. So for company X, share outstanding 40,000 shares, and book value is $14. So that's the value of equity for company X, and the company Y, the book value per share $4, and the share outstanding $15,000. So the total is the equity, or is also the assets of the combined firm. So next, with the purchasing methods, the assets of the combined firm will be a little bit different. So that would be, we consider the book value of firm X and the market value of company Y. So you need to calculate market value of company Y. So the assets for X, which is the similar, we do the number of shares times book value per share. So that's book value of the company X. For company Y, number of shares times, now we're gonna use the market value per share. Market value per share of company Y is $17. So the total market value of company Y is $255,000. The purchase price of company Y is the number of shares outstanding times the sum of the current stock price per share plus the premium per share. So that's the way to calculate purchasing price for Y. So we know the share outstanding is $15,000. You need to pay the market value, and also you need to pay premium. So the purchasing price would be $345,000. So the goodwill will be the purchasing price minus the market value of company Y. So $345,000 minus $255,000, $90,000. That's the goodwill. So the combined company total assets would be the book value of company X and the market value of company Y, and plus the goodwill. So that's the assets after the total assets of the combined company. Okay, using the purchase accounting methods. Question 2. Balance sheet for, okay, so assume the following balance sheet are stated at book value. Construct a post-merger balance sheet assuming meat company, purchase loaf company, and the pooling of interest methods. So this question uses the pooling methods. Pooling of interest methods of accounting. That's easy, right? So to construct the post-merger balance sheet, we add these two companies, each account together. For example, current assets for meat company is 12,000 and add 3,400, so that's 15,400. And the current liability 5,300 plus the 1,300, so equals 6,600. And the same thing for example, long-term debt 9,800 plus the 1,900, so equal 11,700. And the fixed assets 36,000 plus 6,400, so the fixed assets is 42,400. And the equity, last one, so equity 32,900 plus 6,600, so the equity is 39,500. And then you add all left-hand side balance sheet, left-hand side, right-hand side together, so total assets and the total equity liability, so they are equal. So this is the pooling of interest methods of accounting. That's pretty simple. Okay, next. Question 3. So we're gonna use the same information from the previous question, but now we're going to use the methods, purchase methods of accounting. So assume the fair market value of low fixed assets is 93,000 versus 6,400 book value. So now we're going to use the market value. The NEET pay 16,000 for loaf and raise the NEET's fund through the issue of long-term debt. So they're going to issue long-term debt, construct the post-merger balance sheet. Since the acquisition is funded by long-term debt, so the post-merger balance sheet will have long-term debt. So long-term debt should calculate by original long-term debt is 99,800. That's for meat company before merge, and 19, which is plus the original long-term debt from the loaf company, that is also pre-merge, and the new debt, which is new long-term debt, is $16,000. So that's the post 27,700. That's the post-merger long-term debt. Goodwill, because the acquisition price is greater than book value, so 93,000 is rather than 64,000. So we're gonna have a they should have a goodwill. So goodwill will calculate by purchasing price minus market value of assets, and plus the market value of acquired debt. So the market value of current assets is equal to the book value. So goodwill calculated by 16,000. That's the price they're gonna pay, and then minus the market value of fixed assets, 9,300, and that's fixed assets given, and 3,400, that's market value of current assets, 3,400 current assets in pre-merge for loaf, and add the market value of current the market value of acquired debt. So the debt is 19,000, which is 1,900, and the short-term debt is 1,300. This is the 1,300. So the total goodwill is 6,500. So to construct the balance sheet, the equity will remain the same. Okay, so equity is 32,900 by adding the two company equity merged together. The current assets and the debt. So current assets, you can see current assets and the current liability, basically same as the question 2. So which is the sum of two firms pre-merge balance sheet account, and the fixed assets is the sum of pre-merge fixed assets and the market value of the firm. So basically is what is 36,000 plus 9,300, so equal 45,300. So if you add left-hand side, right-hand side together, you will see the balance sheet balance, left-hand side, right-hand side. Okay, so let's see next question. Last question 4. Penn Corporation is analyzing the possible acquisition of Teller Company. Both firm has no debt. Both firm has no debt. So Penn believe the acquisition will increase the total after-tax annual cash flow by $2 million. That's cash flow and forever. The current market value of Teller is $43 million, and the current market value of Penn is $89 million. The appropriate discount rate is 10%. Penn is trying to determine whether it should offer 40% of its stock or 61 million in cash to Teller shareholders. So question A, what is the cost of each alternative? B, what is the NPV of each alternative, which is stock offer and the cash offer? And C, which alternatives should the Penn choose? All right, so let's see the costs. The cost for cash cost is the amount of cash offer, so which is 61 million. Okay. To calculate the value of stock offer, so we need to find the value first and then 40%, right? So to calculate the value of target firm to acquire to the acquiring firm will be the market value of the target plus the present value of incremental cash flow generated by target firm. So target firm Teller current market value 43 million. 43 million plus the cash flow gonna generate annually is 2 million. So 2 million, that's perpetuity, right? So perpetuity, the value calculated by cash flow divided by R, which is the present value. So 2 million divided by 10%. So the total value of the target firm is $63 million. And the cost of the stock offer is the percentage of the acquiring firm, which is 40%, times the sum of the market value of the acquiring firm. And the value of the target firm. So the acquiring firm is 89 million plus the target firm 63 million, and add together and 40%. So the equity cost would be $60,800,000. Question B, what is NPV of each offer? We already know the cost, and then the NPV calculated by the value of the target firm minus the cost of acquisition. We know the value of the target firm is $63 million, and the cost for the cash offer is 61 million. So the NPV for cash offer is $2 million. For the stock offer, NPV calculated by the value of target firm minus the equity cost, which is the cost of equity stock offer, which is $2,200,000. So compare these two value NPV. The value of the NPV for stock offer is higher than cash offer. So since the NPV is greater with the stock offer, acquisition should be in stock. Okay, so that's for chapter 26. If you have any question, please let me know.